Ooh, hello, hello. Where is Neko? Hello, everyone.
What? I was just glitching out for a moment.
Hello, everyone, to a new Tomb Raider 2 Remastered stream. We are closing to the end, no?
I don't exactly remember, to be
Anyway,
honest.
we are past the halfway.
Yeah,
I think
so.
we are around 70% or more.
You know what I'm gonna do? On
don't look on any walkthroughs, please.
No, kind of. What I'm gonna do is use the. I'm looking for a word. The table of contents to see how far we are.
Yeah, the list of levels. This is what I was looking earlier. I think we have around five levels left, or something like that. 5 of 6.
So today we are in. There are 17 levels.
Yeah, we are 70% around.
Depending on how you count the final level, 17 level.
I don't remember anything about how this game ends, so in
do.
terms of length and difficulty, I believe it's difficult, we'll see. But tonight we are in the Catacombs of the Talion. Also, I don't remember this level. We'll see how it is.
The sad part is when I saw today's stream, I immediately thought, oh, Pokemon. Oh, no.
Okay, Neko, before starting, do you want to tell our viewers what we agree to do tomorrow and about the special guest that will be with us?
Talking about the special level that's made of the 25, or was it 25 years of Indiana Jones and the Pearl Machine.
25th anniversary.
Yeah, and that Kovic and I wrote a tool to prepare your game to play that custom level. No, I'm not gonna talk about that one.
So tomorrow we didn't decide on the hour. I didn't have the time to talk with Neko about this because we can start earlier also tomorrow. But anyway, tomorrow around the same hour, 9 or 10 p.m. Romanian time, we'll stream a custom level, the first ever custom level made for Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine. You know us, we are big fans of this game, and I'm really happy that this finally happened, and we have an editor basically, which is not publicly available yet, but some of the modders from the Indiana Jones community already started working on some of the levels, but we already have one, and I understand it's pretty difficult and pretty interesting from what I read on the Discord of Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine. Between the lines, I mean.
Don't read too much about it now, since they are going quite in depth about certain things. But let me just say, there are some parts where you are very happy that Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine has a quick save feature.
Okay, it will be a first play, of course, for me, like usual, and we'll also have the Kovic after so many months together with us tomorrow for this special stream. So it's a special week in which again we have 3 games. Okay, enough about tomorrow. Let's go to...
That's still in 4 hours, or 3 if you're Romanian.
3 hours in Romania. Yeah. Let's see. We are exactly at the beginning of the level. Like I like to start, and Better said, I like to
In
finish the levels.
yeah, I think the camera placement is like in the last stream. You will need to move me down a bit.
Okay, down with you.
Otherwise, I am on top of the health bar, and
Yeah.
maybe people want to see that.
I was thinking that you feel lonely there.
Well, I could make a joke about landmass and everything, but I feel lonely, Mr. Clement. I feel
Okay,
very lonely.
we didn't
Come
check.
and give me a hug.
We didn't check if everything is fine with the image, so I will ask you to take a look during
It's
the first
darker
minutes.
than usual.
Yeah, because this was my impression also. So let's see what we can do about this. Okay.
In Discord share, it's a lot better now.
Okay. I hope it's not to
And
wash
then
out.
I do this just to know.
To be honest, to me it seems a bit washed out. But on the stream, I mean on OBS, but
It's a tricky line, in my opinion.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. But what I wanted to say is, you know, in those type of horror games where you have adjust the slider so you just don't see the image anymore, type of shenanigans. It's always tricky. Like, at those moments, I always think they are going to use the darkness for scares, but it's just mainly for atmosphere. And sometimes in Dutch, we have a saying that you're left hungry if you are longing or wanting for something to happen which doesn't happen in a game or in a book or in any medium or anything you are giving feedback on. But I sometimes music.
You were surprised that we have some music?
Yeah, for no reason. So sometimes I don't really like playing games that are where the lighting is so dark you can barely see anything of the game. And I sometimes feel mixed about those things. Like, a game that uses it very effectively are games like Alan Wake. They play with shadows and dark spots really well. Heck, it's a core game mechanic. But in a game like Control, and I'm choosing Control on purpose here, I hope you're a dog.
He's not a dog, it seems.
Yeah. So in a game like Control, having the brightness lowered is a bit strange, to say the least, since you play in a government facility full of bloody lights.
Ah!
Is it Bigfoot? It is. It's
Ah.
Bigfoot Snow Edition.
Yeah, okay.
Better called a Yeti.
Yeah, I don't know about this, what to say. It depends. You could say that even in Tomb Raider 2, it's a mechanic of the game because you have the flares. So maybe I think the intention was to force you to use all these flares. What I asked you now was because I've seen a difference between the stream brightness and what I have on my other monitor.
In the room on top, it was fine, but before you use the flare, it's exaggerated dark and an exaggerated difference. It's almost like Discord is adding an extra light source.
So it's too bright now?
No.
Ah, okay. Fuck.
I
That was stupid.
honestly think YouTube compression did it dirty there. I think that was the issue.
Could be.
Like, one time I had a speed run for Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine. Completely glitch out, and one of the moderators thought that I spliced my video. For the people not knowing what spliced is for example, if I had 3 runs where in the first run the first part is very good, in the second run the middle part is very good, and in the last one the end part is very good. So splicing would mean if I cut the good bits and make it all one run and passing it off as one run. That's splicing. Splicing, a better way to explain it is editing your run in any sort of way that's interfering with the flow of the run.
Okay, this door doesn't seem to open.
Okay, either the YouTube is doing you dirty, like color correcting algorithms, since it's exactly as you say, it's darker on YouTube.
It's still darker?
Yeah.
I don't know.
By a lot?
It seems okay from what I see on my phone.
Yeah, it's okay indeed, but once you notice...
Okay.
Now I'm really thinking on what we were saying earlier, like using darkness and such. Like, sometimes a game can be too dark, and then you have things like Doom 3. Remember the original release of Doom 3?
Yeah, of course. They try to force you, on using the what was it? The light.
Flashlight.
The flashlight.
The flashlight.
Yeah. And I think it was pretty cool.
Yeah, but then you had an updated version where they cut that mechanic out completely because too many people complain about it.
Oh, what is this?
I think it was the Doom 3 BFG edition?
Yeah, I know. No, I was talking about me.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Yeah,
Now,
but it is considered the inferior version because of this.
yeah, and you also very quickly had the flashlight mod.
Exactly.
I am
Which brings
not
back
so...
the flashlight in the BFG edition.
Mhm.
Okay.
Now, I'm not saying that. Have you? I don't have to say anything sometimes. Now, I'm not saying that it's a bad game mechanic to use darkness and everything, because I can't exactly remember the horror game from the top of
Man,
my
what the?
head.
How I need to do a back
A side flip, I think.
from the stairs?
Yeah, I think that's possible. I don't exactly remember if it's possible in this engine. I think if you do a backflip, you backflip right off. And if you just let go,
Okay, now it worked. Ah,
Good kitty.
it's funny that the trap is
This is Womb
activated
Raider.
only for me. Because if I go through the stairs, you'll see that this will look.
Well, they don't want to give you a kebab made of jaguar.
Exactly.
Yes, blue screen. This is Womb Raider.
Umbre. Oh, no, 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 no. Welcome, Blue Screen. How are you? Blue Screen wants to see the rest of the game because last time he told us that he couldn't stand it and didn't finish the game. He couldn't stand the water levels or waterly levels.
Yeah, we got also pretty bored of them at the end.
Yeah,
They
that was the
are
worst part.
They are too long. What they could do to solve them is first of all, have a lot less enemies in this game. And secondly was to not group all those water levels together.
Well, this
If
level looks more like the first Tomb Raider, in my opinion.
I didn't catch that last bit.
I was saying that this level looks more like the first, the levels from the first Tomb Raider.
Yeah, indeed, too much water. 10 out of 10.
Ah! Whoa! Ah! That was an indie moment.
Now, just curious, Clement, do you know the history about the meme 10 out of 10 too much water?
No.
Have you played any Pokemon games in your life? That's a shame. Since in Tomb Raider, the third generation, so Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald for the Game Boy Advance. They were based on the Hoenn region of Japan, but the Hoenn region is a very naval region. And when the remakes came out a few years ago, well, not a few anymore, several years ago, IGN gave it a perfect score, but the only negative was for a game based on a naval region that there was too much water. Game reviewing 101, guys.
Hmm? I
Okay,
was
guys,
afraid
this is
that I will be uh, lost in that cage, caught in that cage.
Okay, guys, this is the Golden Mask. We finished the first expansion pack. Or was the Golden Mask for the second game?
Yes.
Yeah, the Golden Mask was for the second game. Unfinished Business, that was the first one. And if I remember correctly, there were plans to make one for the third game, but that never got to fruition.
No. We have also for the third game.
Yes?
DLC, yeah. I mean DLC expansion. I mean we have more than one, if I remember correctly. We have the official expansion, and then it was the Times level, if you remember, which was published.
The Lost Artifact, yeah.
So yeah.
I forgot about that one.
Well, blue, I think the water froze. It's
I
better
wouldn't play
that
this
way.
game unless the water freezes.
Or
Here you go.
freezes.
That's a moss gate.
Ah!
Remember Resident Evil 2? Here is the remake. The remake is really good. 2 out of 2. 10 out of 10. Too much Mr. X. Yeah, I don't know. I think in our Exit 8 stream we talked about this. Is if there is one thing I dislike in horror games, it's chasers.
Me too.
But you have some, and I'm gonna give sort of spoilers here. Chasers can be done right as well. In Silent Hill 4, Silent Hill The Room, near the end of the game, no, actually, I'm sorry, not near the end of the game. In Silent Hill 4, there are a type of monsters you can encounter, which you can down, but not flat out kill or down
Come on.
forever.
I
But
will save
there,
them.
but there is an item, the sword of something something. I don't remember it from the top of my head. That you can use to pin those enemies down. Now here's the catch. If you don't pin those enemies down, they follow you through levels. They are not bound like ghosts to a certain area. No. They are actual chasers. And if you finish their segment, tough luck. They will keep following you if you don't pin them down. Oh, and you think you have enough materials to pin those idiots down? Think again. So you really need to make strategic choices which enemies you pin down and which you let live.
Much better.
Something about... I just need a button. Then, like... Something like this. Climate safe now. But you don't see the comments I pop up on screen in all games, so this is not gonna work.
Yeah, I don't see. I can stand the lag from the OBS, so I prefer to play on the source monitor. The only games which are okay to play from the OBS stream are the adventure games that we did.
Is the lag so bad?
Yes.
No.
Lara, don't disagree. When Clement says something, he knows what he's talking about. Since I have to be honest, when I record my speedruns, I sometimes don't look at my main monitor where I'm actually playing. I look at OBS.
Yeah, but maybe you are not using a capturing card. I don't know.
Yeah, I have one of Ava Media.
Oh, okay. I was thinking that you capture from the same system.
I do both.
On the same system, I don't have a problem, but when I'm capturing, I don't know, maybe something I'm setting up wrong to my with my capturing card. I don't know.
I tried some runs / recordings of Indiana Jones and the Staff of Kings, and let me say that was interesting. For some reason, this felt where you came from.
But it's not.
I didn't notice.
Okay, I think we need to bring that down.
Yeah. Now, Blue Screen says, it depends on the game. OBS does have militancy that's separate from the capture card itself. He meant latency. How did I add an M? Well, Blue, by pressing the M on your keyboard.
Ah! Again? Man, there are
Tomb
too
Raider
many enemies in this game.
Tomb Raider 2. Twice as much levels, twice as much enemies. Oh, sorry.
Rice.
I meant something like that. They have like a spawner, like in Minecraft, that infinitely spawns enemies.
You know that game Vampire the Masquerade?
Yeah.
From the beginning of 2000? I think it's 2000 or 2001.
Something like that, yeah.
That game had a multiplayer mode.
Oh yeah,
Which you could play a Dungeon Master, basically, in an RPG game. And you could summon some enemies.
And you get an enemy, and you get an enemy, and you get an enemy, and you get an enemy. Blue Screen says, I don't think PC games / emulators have latency if you play without a capture card. Yeah, I think too. It's... Personally, I have the CRT and the capture card on... Sorry, at the same time when speed running. Now, this is just the fact of the matter is... you can have the best processor or the best hardware. Information needs to be processed in any kind of way. Predictive AI is... Yes, it's annoying, the amount of enemies. And what's the most annoying is they have guns where they can just delete your health bar. So, as I was saying, is every machine needs time to process information, and come on, enemies. They mostly have a spawn trigger when you go to the side here.
Ah, maybe I didn't take the key.
Yeah. So... every layer you add for processing, you will notice in terms of I noticed that when I don't have my, like, I have a special switch for all my it's not called RGB in English. Those cables you used for your PS2 and such to connect to your coax. No, not coax. It's in Dutch. It's called a tulp cable.
RCA?
The RCA, that one. And I have a switch box for that, so I can switch between all my RCA channels. So I have only one RCA cable going to my TV. And I noticed the minor lag that the RCA switch box give. It's like a millisecond or two. Also, we have somebody who makes the rules. The rules maker. Good evening.
Hello, man. Welcome.
Now, the reason I'm talking about that is because I had the following experience. One time I was called out to a classroom where a beamer stopped working. Now you have to know it was
What?
It was in a room where what's the name? The ceiling was like 3 meters or something, and they ran a cable from down at the floor to the top of the ceiling, then 2 or 3 meters on the ceiling, and then down 1.5 meters again to the beamer. But what we didn't know is they connected extension cable on extension cable on extension HDMI cable, like they connected 8 HDMI extension cables together to get to the length needed for the beamer. And let me just say that beamer or projector wasn't having the best of days keeping a stable signal.
Okay. So, Neko, how do you like Tomb Raider 2?
I think I talked about it last time. It's from the first 5, 6 games. It's one of my least favorites. Give me 1, 3, and 5 any day of the week. I'm not saying it's bad, and I know I said something very controversial here. Because a lot of people are saying that Tomb Raider 4 is the best game, and Tomb Raider 5, well, sucks is not the right word, but is a bad game. I sometimes like mini stories, like stories that you can experience like in a Saturday morning cartoon, like that end in an episode or two. Now, Something I don't like is if a whole game is set only in one setting or one type of setting only. Give me some variety. And that's the problem in Tomb Raider 4.
And I'm trapped, or what?
I don't know. But I hear something click if you stand on those end tiles.
Yeah? Okay,
Yeah.
let's try.
Just before you're at the gate, listen. Listen very closely.
It didn't click.
Okay?
I don't know. It
Interesting.
doesn't click for me. Yeah, I will open this for the moment. Maybe we need to do something first.
The lever cronk, we figured. In before it's something stupid that you need to pull a block or something. Oh goddamn it.
You're saying
A wild guess. Seriously, a wild guess. But that block doesn't even fit. No game, fuck you.
come on, man, it fits.
Nope, 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 nope. Nope. This is bullying. And now all three gates stay up.
Well, I think it's the same mechanism. This makes sense. Huh.
How
don't
do
know
we
why.
recognize... Sorry?
I don't know why I cannot shoot him. You're saying?
I was about to say, how do we recognize when an object is visually see-through but is coded as a solid object? I think that's a perfect example.
Ah!
Oh, Clement, have you done the filter on me today?
Yes.
Okay. The reason why I was wondering is I have 3 windows open since it's cooling down here.
I don't
to let
hear
in some...
anything.
Yeah. There are some kids playing outside. Oh. Blue says, by the way, I think there is a shortcut for any key, including the lighter. Um, I think we looked about that, but there isn't one on controller.
Yeah, we talked
And
about this. Yeah.
Clement is playing with a controller. I think it's one of the bottom right keys on PC. If I remember my things well.
If there is one, I don't know about it. But I remember we looked into it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Blue says R1.
No. Hmm.
Or maybe that's look. It's possible too.
Oh yeah, it doesn't work. R1. Not even L1. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm using an old Xbox 360 controller.
That shouldn't matter.
That's what I was thinking also.
Since those buttons usually give the same technical code towards the computer. And with technical code, I mean the hexadecimal code that corresponds to that button. I could go in a very technical explanation about that here, but I don't really remember the details. Blue asks what the right trigger does. Nothing, I think. Nothing I'll look.
The right trigger? The right
Yeah, that's
trigger
what he
shoots.
asked me.
But R1 doesn't do anything. And L1. And if I remember correctly, on PlayStation, you could sidestep with L1 and R1.
We have tomorrow's guest here in chat asking if this is the level with the funny bounce pads. I don't remember this level exactly, Kovic.
Me neither.
But now you mention it, some vague memories are coming back.
Welcome, man. I don't know if Blue was here when we announced that tomorrow we'll play Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine, the new level.
It wouldn't surprise me. He was here.
Oh, okay. I had the impression that he came a bit late. There.
He the sidestepping was only in Tomb Raider 1 and 2. From Tomb Raider 3 onwards, sidestepping is a single modifier key on PS1, says Kovic in chat.
On this version, it's also only one button.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know because I don't use it on modern controls.
I am just for the fun of it, I googled Tomb Raider 2 less enemies mod. There are nut jobs who made mods that spawn more enemies. I mean, yeah, that's certainly what this game needs, guys. More enemies.
Why? I mean, there are some people who are enjoying this, having more enemies, it seems.
I mean, games, rage games like Jump King exists. Or Get Over It, but with Benedict Foddy. I think those kind of games are an instant no if we are asked to do them on stream. Yeah, Kovic. Now that you say that's true. I totally forgot about that one. Is they needed the additional buttons because things like crawling and sprinting was added in Tomb Raider 3.
So in the end, I think these remasters are using the same schema for all games, or 3 games, and we don't have a button for flare, or I couldn't find it anyway.
And I remember one of our first Tomb Raider 2 streams, I spent like 30 to 40 minutes Googling it. Now, that one Tomb Raider streamer I once sent you called Badass Games. If I remember correctly, he has a few runs of Tomb Raider games that he does medkitless and damageless. Imagine doing that in Tomb Raider 2.
I don't know, maybe if you play this game 30 times, it's doable.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'm not sure I can reach that ledge. I don't think so.
Hey, look, floaty shadow.
Do I need to go there?
I didn't think so.
Maybe it's a secret there?
I don't think so. I think it's just a gap to quickly get back to the other area. Unless you can't get back up. Now, Blue thinks that the flare shortcut should be on one of the shoulder buttons.
Man, I tried all the buttons.
Well, I just want to mention it. These are his exact words.
Ooh, I found something.
If that was the case, then it would have been the PS1 controls, which does have the lighter on one of the shoulder buttons in this game.
Yeah, I think the problem is
Yes,
that
I found.
they use the same schema for all three games. So basically, if they added some functionalities from Sprint or something like this in Tomb Raider 3, and you are using the same schema, they are just disabling that buttons for Tomb Raider 2. They are not replacing it with something else. I don't know. I think.
Yeah.
I don't have other explanation why we are. Oh, okay. Look, change controls. Look, roll. Look. So this should be duck, but it's disabled. You see? And I don't have the flare shortcut here, as you see.
Just to be funny.
But it's strange that the RB is not used at all. No? Or it is?
True.
It's not used.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
strange.
It's not. Just to be funny, can you change to tank controls and check the controls menu then?
Yeah, okay, I have one, but I don't. It's used, so in tank control is used. But
Yeah, and now you also notice that secondary is grayed out.
yeah. Anyway, I don't have a button for flare. Sorry.
Which is an oversight, in my opinion.
But I'm curious, Blue, you didn't try this remaster version yet?
Some vague reason something tells me he has. Could be wrong on that one though. What on earth is a secondary? Not primary. To steal your thunder.
Okay, primary. I don't know which is primary, but secondary is for controlling Lara on modern controls with L with the left stick.
Blue says, I did try it, but never bothered playing for long. To be honest, same here, Blue. What are they doing outside?
Huh? I don't think I can go back from here, so I need to use that ledge there.
Yeah. They are playing football outside. You mean the diagonal jump?
I think. I don't have. I don't
Good
see
luck.
other way. Yeah.
In the name of the Romanian, the Belgian, the Czech, amen. Oh no, that's tomorrow.
Well, can I do something with it?
Could you save and
Jump on it?
let the intrusive thoughts think? Let the intrusive thoughts win.
Ah.
Flipping of that animation is funny.
The mother of all clipping.
Yeah, indeed. I don't know if you can see my camera, but Blue
I
says he thinks it's one of the buttons on my shirt. I'm basically wearing a shirt with a controller as a design.
Oh, it's almost doable. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
If only Lara grabbed the ledge.
Oops.
If only Lara jumped.
Ooh.
Repetition.
Man, I think we need to do something with it. This one.
Shoot at the ropes.
Doesn't point to them.
Since I know in later Tomb Raider games you can shoot
Yeah.
open crates.
I have something here.
I think it's just some visual shenanigans. Hey, look, level design.
I don't know. It's
Bloom
so
is
tempting to jump there. It seems so close.
but I think it's possible. Blue misheard me earlier, and he thought I said if Lara had the ledge, if only Lara craft the ledge.
In Minecraft, maybe.
I have no shame in admitting that I used to have a Lara Croft skin for a while in Minecraft. Nah.
Okay.
Yeah, blue screen spelling. It's not my strongest suit either. Ah.
I need to do that.
You wanna know something funny about this game?
No. I'm joking.
Jones is not responding. Please restart the Jones. Anyhow, now some random Tomb Raider trivia here. There is a level cheat in Tomb Raider 1 that you can perform to skip a level. If you perform that exact same sequence of actions here in Tomb Raider 2, Lara explodes. Now, you can actually softlock yourself out of the level skipping cheat. Since the first step is pull out a flare.
I think that cheat was initially meant to be used for nude Lara.
That was a hoax.
Why do you say that?
Because I watched a YouTube video about the development where they said that I have. Admittedly, it can be a false memory, but I remember something like that.
Well,
That it was a hoax.
I remember that this was the intention to have such a patch, such a cheat code in the game, but the developers were not. They didn't want to do this, so instead they changed it to exploding Lara or something like that. It was that period when they were promoting this aspect of this game, the sexy Lara character, all over the place, including on Playboy, if I'm not mistaken. The reason why the initial developer of the creator of Tomb Raider, basically, I need to be quicker, basically left the company and made another game meant to be a Tomb Raider killer named Galleon, which was exclusive to the Xbox One, the original Xbox. Man, how do I open this door?
Let me just say, I read a lot of conflicting information online.
Anyway, that's the information I have.
Since I read with two of the designers here, that literally said that they were annoyed because A, it never existed, and B, it meant we would meet with people at parties who thought we were perverts making pornographic video games for children.
No, that was the reason that they were annoyed with the fact that the marketing team from Eidos marketed the game like this.
No, it's on a question about the new cheat in the Gamer, an article on the Gamer.
Yeah, I don't
know. That's what I mean. You read a shit ton of conflicting information online.
Okay, I just had to be quicker.
So, I think, before I say what I think here, I think that you needed to walk on the first tile, a special tile, to open the second door, and then on the other tile to open the door.
Okay, that's what I did. But I needed to be quicker, that was the problem.
Yeah. Now, what I also think about the whole new cheat thing is, I think there's a kernel of truth, like some executives, probably either high up or in marketing, wanted to implement such a cheat. A lot of people voted against it. And because that person got angry, he started a rumor. Or, just as a whole marketing stunt, they made the whole controversy up. To maybe or maybe not cover something else up. Because sometimes, and I don't agree when companies do this, but sometimes it works, like negative publicity can also be publicity. Look at how big TikTok has become after, in America and other countries, it's not allowed on government phones. But I try to be very careful in giving statements about that, since these kind of statements can become political, and a lot of people have a lot of different political ideas, and if there is one thing that can kill a whole conversation is very political statements.
Oh, I cannot shoot them from here. That's stupid.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier in giving a see-through texture a solid hitbox. You gotta love the layering of sound effects. Remember what COVID said earlier?
What is this?
Kovic, come quick, it's the bouncy pads.
I don't remember this one playing the game back in the day.
I do.
Yeah.
I do, since it's abused to hell and back in custom levels. You know, I was playing a custom level the other day, and it was quite a lot of fun. Sadly, I don't remember on which device I played it, so I can't remember the name. But it was a jokey level, and a pretty good level, where you played as Lara Croft as Hannah Montana.
Okay. What the? What is this?
This is Tomb Raider, the haunted bouncy castle.
So it wasn't that level. It was the next level.
Yeah. Kind of reminds me of Croc bounce pads. Yeah, they do. You know that game, Croc?
Yeah.
For those watching the stream and not in the know, is on the PlayStation 1 there are a lot of 3D platformers, and one game that got its footing on the PlayStation was Croc. And if I am not mistaken, I think there were 3 games in the series.
I know about 2 of them, and it was on PC also. It even had 3D support. I don't think it had Glide for Voodoo 2 or for Voodoo, but
I have it physical. One of the Croc games on
yeah,
PC.
me too. Big box. Even.
Yeah. There are 2 of them. Are there only 2 of them? Croc?
I knew about
Then
2
I'm-
of them. Yeah.
Then I'm maybe confusing with another series.
Yeah.
They are also on PC and Saturn. Indeed. Now, Blue says maybe the Game Boy Color.
Okay.
Well,
if
you
it's
had
on Game Boy Color. It's another game.
You had Croc Legends of Gobos. You had Croc 2, and then you had Croc indeed on the Game Boy Color. And then you had 3 mobile spin-offs in 2005 and 2006.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know why I had the feeling that Croc was somehow obscure. An obscure platformer from that era.
Well, it's because I'm convinced that there are some watchers who don't know a lot about retro games.
Yeah, but I remembered that game. Because I played it, that's why I got it on big box for my
Do you know
collection.
Ty? And not Ty the Tasmanian Devil. Ty.
No.
That's an adventure game series, I think starting from PlayStation 2. Now, if you're interested
What
in... Is it me, or do the Yetis kind of sound like Doom enemies?
I don't know.
especially imps. Now, I wanted to say, if you really enjoy learning or watching about old school platformers, or platformers with a retro aesthetic, Nitro Red is a very good YouTuber for that. I played Croc when I was 5 on PC. I don't exactly remember which games I played when I was 5 on PC.
Yeah, I remember playing Croc, but I was 15 or something, or more. No, 18. I was. I'm old.
I'm gonna refrain from making jokes. Since the easiest joke is the following, and don't shoot me, Clement, but how was it living before electricity was invented?
That's not a good joke.
Now, I think I told this story before on one of the streams. Is way back in the day, me and my parents always went for either 2 weeks or 10 days to either France, Switzerland, or Austria, to the more mountain side area. And on one of these days, one of these trips, it started to rain extremely badly, and it didn't stop raining. Now, our hotel and the city where we were staying could only be reached by a train or a cable car. Guess what? The cable car station and the train station flooded. The electricity for the whole city or the whole district of Switzerland there was cut off. So I had to spend like 9 days in a hotel without electricity on a mountaintop. That's strange. That's a very strange experience. Seeing food and other supplies being airdropped, and one of the hotel owners had the ingenious idea to light up the dark hallways with candles. Very good idea. Now, have I mentioned that all the floors were carpeted and that they were placing the candles on the carpets behind doors that could knock over the candles? The amount of fire alarm trips was insane. But it was a memorable trip indeed. We were lucky we could leave the hotel not too long after power was restored. There was another family in the room next to us who wasn't so lucky and had to extend their trip and holidays with a week. Imagine that, having to explain that to your boss. Yeah, sorry, sir, we can't come home because we are cut off from the world. Lara goes, wee! I can't wait to watch the video of that guy who does a self-aware Lara. I really wonder what
Are
the AI did with this.
really? That series continues?
It's currently in the middle of the third game.
I stopped watching it after 2 episodes or something.
I sometimes watch it
Ah, come
as
I mean, it's clearly fake.
I don't want to say it's fake, but it's enhanced for entertainment.
I don't think so. I think it's completely fake. I think only the voice is using AI in that videos. I don't know. What's your opinion, Blue? I know Kovic had the same opinion. One moment. I don't know if he changed his mind. Man, I did jump the first time. What's going on? Okay.
I personally think that not everything is done with AI, but that it's sometimes use since it does movements that I don't expect from a normal player. So what I think is happening is that he let some generative AI play, and that he takes out the best bits and basically stitches them together. Now, I think his mistake is passing it off as a sort of showcase what AI can do. Which is now people are thinking and exactly saying what you're saying, that it's fake and everything like that. While the humor in the whole series is quite well done. But because people have the wrong association now, it's ruined.
Man, but first he said that the voices are. I mean, even what Lara says is generated by AI. I refuse to believe this, really. So.
Well, it can be a semantic thing.
No,
and what I mean, hold on. let me explain. No, really, let me explain. Is the voice can be generated by AI, but what the voice said is another thing.
Yeah, this is what I am thinking also. But he said that in the first episode or second, it's an episode in which he explained what
The
he's doing
first,
there. The first
the
episode, yeah.
first like a pilot
Uh,
episode. But
yeah, it's like the you know the hackers presented in movies. It's something like this. I mean, to me, it sounded like something like that.
yeah, but I still think it's an enjoyable watch.
Ah, okay, that's another.
That's what
thing.
that's the argument I'm making here.
And this is not
I
what
think
I
the
need to do.
the big mistake is that he is presenting it as if it's all AI. It isn't.
Then AI, it's only the voice, in my opinion. I think if you go to, I'm curious to see the comments on his videos. But anyway, I don't think.
They go along with the in jokes.
I'm curious how well this series went, because the first 2 episodes were in my feed. Since then, I didn't see.
I will look it up.
I don't think has the same impact that it had the first 2 episodes.
Yeah, things always fall off.
Not always. But again, I think I need to put with a granite. Man, this is what I'm supposed to do, no?
Let me just say the first episodes indeed got like 300k views. And the first episode where he explains almost everything has like 640 views. And if you would simply compare the numbers and look at the latest episodes that get between 10, give or take 10k views, between 5 and 10k views, yes, the series has fallen off.
Man,
but
that's a lot, from 300k to a few thousands. I don't
know. From 300 to 10,000. But it's still found its niche. It still found its fans. And again, he needs to stop promoting it as AI.
Man, I don't know what
That's
I need
the
to do
issue.
Here. Yeah, we started talking about this with you sustaining that it is AI.
Parts of it.
Yeah, including the gameplay. You said it's AI, which I don't believe.
It's possibly AI. And I will repeat my whole argument here. It's possible that he let AI do some parting. I'm not saying all the gameplay is AI. Parts can be.
Anyway, everyone is free to think what he wants about this.
Here is the main issue. Because his first episode, he just gave the wrong expectations. Giving a perfect example is the discussion or the talk we are having right now, where neither of us can fully prove if it's 0% AI or 100% AI.
I don't know.
And
Knowing how YouTube works, I bet there are some videos trying to explain this. If he had 600k views with this subject, I'm sure someone did a video trying to expose that this is not true AI and is fake. If you search
I
for it, I
am
think you'll find something.
Googling.
It's
I'm
impossible
Googling.
not to find something like this.
Only one video.
Okay, I need a bit of help. Do you have? Do you remember how I can shoot this one? It's something that I'm having bad luck. I mean, I cannot.
I'm sorry. I was reading some articles about about the whole discussion.
Because I'm keep doing the same thing, and I'm not sure that this is what I need to do. Maybe with the Uzi. I don't know, man.
I am refusing myself to open a walkthrough.
Oh, no, I didn't say to open and walkthrough. I said to try to come with an idea. Maybe you have a better idea than me. Yeah.
Let me rephrase my sentence. I don't think I have a good idea, and I'm holding myself back to giving up.
Okay, so this one, I am able to shoot it. Maybe something timed.
That would be insane.
But I already triggered it once, so I don't need. Then if it's not timed, I was thinking maybe something timed, and that one there is a door and goes up or something like that, and I can shoot that.
Now, the question is, the jump to the bell. I don't think that's possible, Lou. There is no real ledge there.
Oh, I did it. Okay. It was luck only, I guess.
And maybe safe now. Now, Blue, I agree that it takes several hours to train AI, but going into these discussions, it's now.
Man, I think it takes much longer than that.
Hold on. I think we are discussing in circles, and I personally think that for 2D game, like I have seen people creating AI for Mario, the first Mario games, I have seen people creating AI for Pong and for Tetris. Heck, we had chess computers before AI was so big. So for 2D games, I would be more of a believer. 3D games, it really depends on the use case, the situation, and everything like that. So, and yeah, I don't know what to think. And that's the issue if you misrepresent your work. And I'm not here trying to defend the whole thing and saying everything is done by AI. Heck no. But represent your work correctly. That's a public service announcement. I think we can both agree on that conclusion, can't we, Clement?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm tired with this subject already.
That's why I'm wrapping it up with a nice conclusion.
Yeah.
Don't tell me you need to shoot I think I saw another bell, and that bell will most likely open this gate.
Yeah. I need to do some jumping, I guess. Or something. I find it very funny that this is called the Ice Palace and not Bouncy Castle. Ah! So I need to jump and change my view in
Yeah, I think so. I think so
the
too.
air. What the? Or no, I need to jump like this. Ah!
And then you still need to shoot.
That's crazy.
Imagine this insanely shit thing as a time thing. When you just used that trampoline, I thought it was actually a time thing. For the love of fuck. Now, I would have loved to been a fly in the boardroom meeting where they designed this. Like, yes, we are going to make a tomb, sir. A tomb with springs. Yeah, what kind of springs? Well, springs that swing the player all around the level. Is it going to be fun with one or two nicely placed strings? No, we are gonna place them randomly on the floor. I love it. And that's how this level was made.
Ah, come on!
The second game is not called Tomb Raider: The Dagger of Sian. The second game is called Tomb Raider. You don't have a health bar.
Okay, we have a secret here.
Now, I want to talk about AI, but not the whole self-aware Lara thing, because today I had a coding challenge for my version of the Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine prep tool, and I was a bit too lazy to write the actual code myself. So I asked to write part of that code by OpenAI, and when I said it didn't work, it gave me another code. I was like, okay, I'm gonna try this. So I am going. I say your new code doesn't work. OpenAI just gave me the first code again. It went into a loop.
Yeah, man, because this is what happens also if you have a junior and this is how you talk with him, or even a senior, and you said, give me that, and you don't give him more information. I mean, AI is doing a good job in terms of programming, but you need to know how to talk with it.
Yeah, and you need to understand what type of code it spits out, since it doesn't always write the most efficient code. Damn it. We have a controversial statement in chat from Kovic. I don't think Tomb Raider 3 was that hard. But maybe that was just me being used to it after Tomb Raider 2. I think so too, Kovic. The big issue with Tomb Raider 2 is something we mentioned in a lot of streams now, is there are just too many enemies. It wouldn't surprise me if now a tiger or something pops up.
I agree. Tomb Raider 3 is not that hard. It has, I don't know, maybe the puzzles are a bit awkward. I don't know how to say.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
in terms of playing the game, it's more stressful, this one, than Tomb Raider 3.
Because Tomb Raider 3 made some visually strange decisions. And what I mean by that is, for example, in the opening level, the mud. It's not clear that you can actually sink in that mud from looking at it visually alone. And as a kid, I was always convinced if I just keep walking, I could always get further. And that there were solid spots in between those moments. I think that that part was a bit mediocrely visually designed.
I think it's better now in the remaster.
Yeah. Spoiler alert, I've been learning the Infernal Machine editor to have some insights for tomorrow. That, Kovic, my man?
That will be really interesting. I can wait.
Will be really interesting.
So you started doing the first level from Tomb Raider in that engine? The indie engine?
I think it will. He will be. Since tomorrow I'm mostly gonna... Hold on. Sorry, that was a very bad sneeze. So tomorrow, most likely, I'm going to be... hold looking at it mostly game design wise. And I fully realize what Ergon's intention was with the level, and I am going to talk more in depth about that tomorrow and not now.
Of course.
But Clement, Kovic and I talked a bit via DMs, and about some parts we have a very similar opinion. Well, at least in those DMs. Now, Kovic has fully finished the level. The Mad Lad has already speedrun it.
And the which is the record? None.
15 minutes or something.
Oh, it's a really big level.
Oh yeah, it's a big level. If you don't know what you're doing, it's an hour or two for sure. At least an hour or two. I think he only did a speed run for 2 out of 3 categories. Now, it would be very funny if we make a rule change and we say, oh, for a full game run, you need to include the custom level as well. Joseph did 6 hours on the custom level.
Oh my god. We need to start early.
Don't worry. We will give you some hints, my man, if you get really stuck.
If someone stayed 6 hours on that level, it means that I can stay 10.
All pleasures foresaid. It's kind of a boring prospect. Yeah. I agree, Kovic. I am not going to show them up in this stream what you're currently saying in chat for spoilers for tomorrow, but agreed. Clement, if you're rewatching this stream for resting before tomorrow, please don't read the chat about this point. Thank you. If you're watching it after we played the level tomorrow, then you're fine. But yeah, Blue, that part of the level is interestingly designed. Oh, Clement is happy. He finds a health pack. I think he minds blue. So, Clement, do you want a spoiler for tomorrow?
I don't want, but you can write it because I will not watch the stream. I mean, you
See,
can
blue?
write
See,
it
blue?
on.
He minds. No, no,
Yeah,
no.
I
It
will
it
not.
was just for that.
I will not play. I want to be first playthrough for me.
Yeah. Don't worry. I'm not gonna spoil anything about level. Oh, I saw flares. Can you turn around? Look there. Those are free flares. Lara Croft, picking up where you litter.
Ah, we are back there. And I had an impression that there was a secret with that, and we'll not go back there.
Yes, Blue, the cake is a lie. Oh, there is a lever there.
I don't know why they needed 2 levels for this. It doesn't look like a big level. It's strange that they split it into.
Maybe memory limitations, like a level could only be a certain amount of.
I think there are bigger levels even in the first Tomb Raider. I don't know. This is how I felt. Maybe it's just an impression.
Yeah, but length of a level doesn't always equal the size of a level, since it could be also the complexity of the props and the moving parts of the whole level. I mean, there is 10 million enemies in this game, so that is counting for something. Lara, shoot the right, dudes. Okay, I'm going to grab myself a bite, if you don't mind. I'm getting frustrated at the amount of enemies I'm seeing.
Come on! Oops. What are you doing here? Ooh.
thing before you were saving at the end of this level.
This is the end?
Maybe, I don't know.
Ah!
The amount of enemies kind of, for some reason, remind me of the whole Left 4 Dead director AI. Like, that it recognizes how good you're playing, and depending on that, either gives you more supplies or more enemies. And I think that's a very interesting system for a zombie game.
We should try a round sometime, if you want.
For sure. I think like Kovic or Blue would be interested in playing that as well, and I think the play style from the four of us is very complementary in these types of games.
Did you try the new one, which is compared with Left 4 Dead? Blood, Left 4 Blood or something, I don't know
No,
what it's called.
no, I have not.
Come on.
That was lucky, and it was good. For some reason, I'm thinking now. I'm reminded now of some shrines in the Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. But the difference is, those balls actually fall down in a pit and get dropped on top, on top again instead, so they roll back down again. Hey, look, Lara clipping into a snowball. Are we for real? Is this a jump back and forth puzzle?
No.
Now, Resident Evil 4 does something similar compared to the director AI. I think you might be right, Blue. I vaguely remember something like that. I still want to finish Resident Evil 4. I kinda put myself in a very, very nasty spot where I don't have enough ammo to finish a boss.
You mean the remake?
No, the original.
Oh, okay.
I haven't played the remake.
You know that Resident Evil, the original 3, are on our list, and they released
I know.
released them on GOG. I think at the moment you can play only the first one, but the second and the third one will be available also.
In terms of the first one, I own. Yeah, I own 1 and 2 on PlayStation physically, but the version I am planning to play this summer is the GameCube remake, Resident Evil 0.
What is this?
What about Resident Evil 5?
What about it? To play it in co-op? What?
Maybe.
Yeah, it's really nice. Resident Evil 5 in co-op. What? Is nothing here?
Welcome to debate. Clement, look out, ceiling is falling. Clement, is Resident Evil 0 isn't a remake?
There is a remake, yeah. Remake. There is a re-release.
Yeah.
Together with the first one.
Because Blue is saying Resident Evil 0 is not a remake. Maybe I'm remembering something wrong.
It's not a remake, it's basically a remaster. The version which is available on Steam and PlayStation 4.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the GameCube version.
The GameCube version is not a remaster, it's the Sing. It was first time on GameCube.
Huh.
And then on Wii, and then on PlayStation 4.
Okay.
I think I have all the Resident Evil games from that era on GameCube. I mean, I have except one original, which was not released on GameCube, but I have 0, 1 remake, 2, 3, 4, and that's all that was released in that era.
I think you guys are right. I'm going to walk to my gaming closet. I think I just am confusing some names here. Give me 1 minute.
Ah. Ah. That's stupid. With modern controls, you have a problem. And sliding.
Yeah, I don't know where I got the 0 from. But it's indeed a remake I own for GameCube.
What remake, man?
Of the first one.
Ah, okay, the first one, but not 0.
Yeah. I will repeat my full sentence again. I don't know where I got the 0 from.
Ah, okay.
It's the remake I have.
I don't know what I am supposed to do here.
Gaming closet. Fun fact: closet written CLOSETT means toilet in Icelandic.
In Romanian also. Closet.
Sorry, you make this too easy for me. Clement, what a nice closet you have behind you. I have a bad feeling about this one.
Okay. We have a secret here.
When is the last time you saved? Something Mortal Kombat soundtrack, please.
Huh? What is this? An invisible wall?
Yeah. This is most likely the object going down already. If you can climb on it, it will be most likely that.
I need to use the gong multiple times.
I don't remember, my friend.
I'm curious. Okay, no.
Blue just said that he misspelled toilet there, because nothing in Icelandic is spelled with a C. So the letter C doesn't exist in Icelandic?
Only in the name of the country.
You got a drink bottle or something like that, like a water bottle. Or Italian, whatever that is. Okay. Now, I don't want to jinx it, but it sounds quiet.
Ooh.
Oh, you have raw, but frozen edition. I would grenade the fucker. Look at that health loss of the boss. Okay.
Ah,
Now, is it me or is this boss fight a bit anticlimactic without the music? I agree, Blue. I agree that even the boss in this level looks like something that belongs in that obscure platformer game named Croc.
okay.
Only 20 out of 33? Whoa, we missed a lot.
Yeah, and 2 secrets.
And what I find very funny is Medipacks used 3.0. So you can use half a Medipack. How? She gonna play bowling? Yay! Strike! Jaskovich. Yes. Beep beep, I'm machine. Remember when we talked about that remake game or demo that came out a few years ago?
This is the level from the remake,
Yeah.
no?
Yes.
And I mean, this one we are playing or the image on the at the beginning of the level on the Chinese wall?
Both. It's this level, and it uses that image as well.
I think it's playable. I mean, you go on that wall, or maybe in this
Yeah,
level also. Okay.
it is playable. Maybe we should play it after we do Golden Mask.
Yeah, we could. Ah!
Kovic said earlier, welcome to one of the biggest troll levels in Tomb Raider. Uh, Damn it. You know that part of your back that you can't really scratch? I have an itch there right now.
Ah!
Blue, I'm not gonna sing. Since I can't keep rhythm in a song. But yeah, Kovic. This level is extra trolly. Just like the whole game with the amount of enemies. Imagine how it was back in the day when this temple was in use, that you had to go by work using a spring. Mommy, the spring was out. I couldn't go to school.
Ah! Okay.
Oh, you forgot the lyrics, eh? Maybe it's in the name of the song. You know, the Trollolo song uses the words "never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down." I know what wizard is in Finnish, Blue. It's noita. And so trollkarl means wizard in Swedish, but noita is a very fun game as well about wizards. And I placed it on our to stream list. Oh man, Clement, you're gonna have so much fun with noita.
I never heard of that game.
Let me just say, It's not an easy game, but it's procedurally generated.
I don't really enjoy this
And
kind of games.
and you can interact with everything. If you see a wall, you can destroy it. It's fun. It's really fun. Now that was some good game design with that health pack showing the secret there.
No.
Is it only me, or do you do that sometimes too, Clement, when you're playing games like this? That you're thinking, how was this all working logistically when this temple was still in use?
Sometimes,
Like,
but I never
why?
thought when playing Tomb Raider, especially back in the day.
Mhm. Oh, we have a volcano level. Roy, what are you doing?
Ah!
You just cooked Lara.
Ah!
And
Oh.
I think I know what you were trying to do. And that was get that silver secret down there. And I also
That's because of the way it works with modern controls.
yeah. What I just noticed is they just recolored the water for the lava texture. How does it look? How did it look again in the original? Not too sure if the original or the remake texture looks better. If I'm very critical, I think the original looks better. Since lava isn't always liquidy.
What the?
This looks like a red slime. Yeah, Blue, it does look like lasagna. I agree. Like, slightly burnt lasagna.
Man, but some of the levels in Indiana Jones they were really inspired by Tomb Raider, to be honest.
Yes. And that was one of his big points that critics didn't like. They called it a Tomb Raider clone and said it felt uninspired and called it a day.
Tomb Raider 2 was released 1 year before. No?
Mm-hmm.
98, and Infernal Machine
think
is
so.
99.
Mm-hmm. 1997. Tomb Raider 2. November, even.
On PlayStation. I think on PC is 98. Or 98 is Tomb Raider 3. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
And Infernal Machine is 1999, October. But the difference also is the development time, since games. I get annoyed when games release like a few months of each other, or have a year from each other, and people start to call them clones, since you have development time, inception time, and everything like that. Like, I have been, I watched one of my favorite YouTubers, Nitrorad, play through Bubsy 3D, the whole game, and the history was actually very interesting. Is while Bubsy 3D was being developed, there were no real 3D platformers. Now, people are calling it a very bad version of Mario 64, but Mario 64 and Bubsy 3D released in a few months of each other. So they were developing them simultaneously.
Yeah, but it's not the case with Indiana Jones.
True,
Because
but you.
I mean,
but
there were
but
3 years between first Tomb Raider and Indiana Jones, which is
yeah,
a lot in that period. Wow.
but would it be possible to make Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine in 2 years?
In 3 years?
2.
I mean, there are 3 years between the first Tomb Raider and Indiana Jones.
2.
Yeah, but it was considered a clone of Tomb Raider, not especially Tomb Raider 2.
Mm-hmm.
But in terms of inspiring the time of the level, after they already made the engine, it was a possibility, to be honest.
Yeah. Now, I'm gonna be very honest.
I mean, all of
I
us synced about that level from Indiana Jones Infernal Machine immediately when we saw this
yeah.
lava level.
Mhm. I personally think that visually, some areas in Infernal Machine flow together better than in Tomb Raider, since you have those broken floating platforms here.
Look, this is the shit. Oh man.
Lara has ascended. Yeah.
It's time for a small break for me.
Mhm. Yeah.
I think.
Okay. Take you a small break. I'm joking, of course. I'm gonna close my window since I hear the mosquitoes. Too early. Okay. Eating chocolate cookies while it's this warm, then having them melt in your hand, always fun. Now, something I want to say is I think that in terms of teaming, especially the locations, that Infernal Machine does a very better job than Tomb Raider. I feel that Tomb Raider loses some believability in terms of how the temples and the dungeons and everything you go through are designed. They are more platform obstacle courses, and Indiana Jones is more environment puzzle. But I'm curious what Chad thinks and what Clement thinks when he returns. Now, I'm not saying that one design is better over another. It's just another way of playing these games.
So,
Yes.
do you remember this bug from the original?
We experienced this bug already during our streams.
Yeah, I am old. I don't remember.
And I'm not allowed to make jokes about age. And you do this. Okay. Now, it was in one of the ship levels, where you were hanging on one of those things that fell down.
And I asked you the same thing, no?
Yes. And it immediately corrects you to the correct position. Now, what I was saying during the break is the following: is personally, I think that in terms of teaming, and I mean creating a believable area, that Infernal Machine did a better job than Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider 2 feels more like an obstacle parkour course than Machine, but Machine is a more environment puzzle part where there is barely any, apart from some sections, I don't really think there are platforming sections in Machine. Not quite a lot. This feels Secrets Haydeny, don't you think?
Where?
This section. Like the fact that you can jump higher. But
Where?
most likely you will be pushed right into the bottom section.
Yeah, I don't think I can do anything here.
Maybe at the end there?
Where?
You see the waterfall here?
Yes.
Just the whole other side at the bottom there. That little niche.
Okay. Down
That
there?
feels... Yeah.
Yeah, but I was
Okay.
here.
I stand corrected. My sense of direction is north is south. This feels Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb B.
Indeed. So that one already copied. Also copied.
Every game is a remix of a remix of a remix. Like, take for example Pal World. That's a remix of Pokemon. Well, I will correct myself. It's a remix of Pokemon in America because it has guns. Now, sometimes when I'm looking at games or playing through games, I sometimes think like, how was this produced and how many takes? How many takes had the voice actress rather? How many did she need to do for all those grunts in this game? Yeah, we mentioned that this was a troll level, right? The Emperor's Tomb is indeed something that's being put in the game. It's a real myth indeed. Now I wonder if you are able to go and pick up the health pack, but I don't think so.
How?
I'm holding myself back.
You mean like this? And I don't think you can. You have enough time to get it. I don't know.
My exact sentence was, I don't think you can. I said that. I could make inappropriate jokes, but I won't. Now, how many boulders are in this game? God damn it. They give Indiana Jones a run for his money.
Good timing, Echo.
It would have been funnier if I was better with my click. Now, you know what would be scary? A Tomb Raider level where all traps barely just not kill you. Like you always survive like with a minuscule part of your health ball left. But you never die. Indeed, on my question at how many boulders, blue screen says enough to fill a stadium. Now, what kind of stadium you can choose? um, there is a game, Blue, and I think you know of it, is Rock of Ages, and it's a game where you play as a boulder, trying to destroy as much as you can. And it's a very fun game. And it won't surprise me if there is a mod where you can change the characters to look like either Lara Croft or Indiana Jones. There's even a sequel of that game. I think this is a drop and catch. That was just unlucky. Obviously, she survives this. Isn't it clear? A blade cuts only one side. Either my microphone is muted or Clement is hyper-focused on the game. I think it's the latter.
Yeah.
Two of them? For real? Don't tell me you had to stay up there.
Yeah, I think so. Ah!
Let's just insert Romanian cuss words here in post. America Eagles. America Eagle. I spy with my little eye a button.
Which one? The left one or the right one? Ooh.
A
Timed.
timed one. This is most likely a spawning spot for enemies or an exit for
I think it's an
what's behind
exit.
this dead door. Yeah. So I think this is a turnaround and jumpy jump via the beams. Or this way.
Ah!
She got launched! This is what we call being bitch slapped by a door.
What?
Being bitch slapped by a door. Man, the timing on this is close.
Ah!
I didn't know too much beforehand, since I don't remember too much about Tomb Raider 2. But earlier I said that Tomb Raider 2, or the early Tomb Raider games feel like an obstacle course. It was not my intention to look at the future. Lara swam in the lasagna. Imagine that this whole game is just a dream, or imagine that this whole game is just a virtual simulation and we are inside Lara's home, training for the actual mission. Chinese lasagna. What a shit.
Yeah, indeed. What a shit.
You healed and the boulder was like, no, fuck you, I'm gonna delete most of your health bar.
Ah! This is another shit.
So something
I
about
didn't
shitty
say
level
it.
design. Save, 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 save.
What? I loaded.
Now, save. Doing an Indiana Jones! Clement, allow me to ask you the following question. What the fuck were you thinking?
What the fuck?
It's funny how they also textured the sides for the lava at the bottom there. Just keep running, just keep running, just keep running.
Maybe I need to try the tank control skill.
Yeah, and then have a stream you getting used to them again. And then the next thumbnail is you with a shocked face looking at the modern controls option. I would save, knowing that this level is a troll level.
Oh, look, a secret.
Are you going secretly after it? No, you're gonna take a dive in the warm steam bed. It's just a bit too warm. The game said no.
Doom.
That part of the sound effect there was a police siren fading out.
What? What is that?
Take a listen.
Man, look at this.
This is what we call
Teleportation.
a Clement moment.
Oh, I'm fucked, I guess. I need to load.
It's like this game is thinking like, no, we are gonna place him at an earlier location. He is actually there. This is what we call rubber banding.
Yeah.
Is it a Marduk statue over there? Oh no, sorry, wrong game. Thankfully that poison doesn't exist in this game. yet.
Something happened.
I don't think that's possible. You're unable to jump up somewhere? Okay. And there is nothing anymore to do in this hallway, so I don't really know where the game wants us to go next. Since I don't think with the slide here you don't get enough height to grab that ledge over there. But I don't see another possible solution. Apart from maybe abusing that glitch earlier. Here is a gentle Jones reminder to save often.
Hmm.
Oh, I see what the game is going to expect you to do. Jump to that slide part and then, yeah. Yep. And now turn around.
Jump there.
I think so. And that will be. Yeah. For the secret. But the way back I have already seen. Or maybe that's not high enough and now. Yeah. You want to know the way back?
No.
Okay.
Ah!
insert the troll song here. Indeed, Blue. Indeed. That Palo and Volcano looks a little bit different. A smidge.
Oh, no.
I don't think the treasure is. We are able to get the treasure that way. Not this way either. Kovic is smiling.
Ah!
Look, he's smiling twice. In his profile picture and the emoticon he posted. Look at Alder. Look at Alder. It's lasagna, Blue. It's lasagna. But yeah, the lava texture doesn't look too good in this remake. Or remaster. Alright. Why is my voice cracking?
Okay. How do I get up there?
I think I don't know.
Oh, I think I should have done it
Earlier, way
yeah.
earlier. You are really going for the secret?
Yes.
I'm gonna get a snack.
Ah.
Blue, that was the unintentional joke. But I want some ice cream because the dry heat is a bit too much in here, and that's an easy way to cool down. So excuse me, Clement. I'm gonna mute a bit since otherwise the crunching of me eating ice might distract you.
What?
That was just unlucky. And that was very lucky. 1 or 2 pixels off, and you would be spiked.
But I still don't know how to get the secret, to be honest. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Going the right direction. You need to go the up block. Kovic says that he remembers this location. No clue where to go next. I think it was going up.
Okay, so we don't go for the secret.
I think we needed to collect it earlier, way earlier.
Can you check? I'm curious how to get this.
What the shit! I found it out. It's some precision. One of the bottom rows here. The second from counting from the left is a spring pad at the end, and you need to angle yourself diagonally to go to the left top.
That one, no?
The second row counting from the left. And then you need to jump the whole way around. This is the third row counting from the right.
This one, no?
Yeah. No, you really have to go to the left platform and then jump the whole way around.
Yay!
Now I don't know how you get back. And now we do the whole jumping up again. Now, for the record, I might be complaining about heat here, but it's like 27 degrees. I don't want to be where Clement is at the moment, since... What was the temperature today again?
Oh, 35, I guess, today. But we had 43 one of these days.
Jesus fucking Christ. So, Blue, how are the temperatures in Iceland at the moment?
15 degrees.
I think Kovic's temperatures will be in between ours, but I think closer to yours, since Czechia is closer, the Czech Republic rather, is closer to Romania than to Belgium. But temperatures above 27 degrees is not fun, in my opinion. You said it as a joke, but it never gets past 20 degrees in Iceland at the moment, Blue says.
I didn't say it like a joke. I was expecting. What the?
Did you know the development of Resident Evil 0 started as an N64 game? I know about that one. I think I watched, history video about that one. And the partner system was invented to take, as a way to take advantage of the instant loading times of the cartridge system. Yeah. It's 20 degrees in the Czech Republic now. That's nice. It's currently 22 here in Belgium.
Man, I don't get it.
I don't get the weather either.
Okay. Somehow. I did it.
Yeah, this corridor is pretty dark. Yeah, I'm convinced YouTube is doing the darker areas in this game, is doing them dirty. 12 degrees over there in Iceland. Blue screen. I have a proposition, a trade offer, in fact. You get like 5 degrees from Belgium and 10 degrees from Romania. What about that? I think Clement wouldn't complain with like 21 degrees.
I bet Blue doesn't have an AC.
But AC is partly in the name. Of the country.
Okay.
Kovic, which spider part? Clement, Blue has an AC.
And he's using for heating.
An armored core game. Ah. No, guys. It's not armor class. It's Animal Crossing. So, Clement uses 2 Animal Crossings for cooling down. One is New Leaf, and the other is New Horizon. No, that's another game. Man, that ice cream did good in cooling down a bit. Mm.
What the?
So, besides using the AC, Clement, what are your tips to cool down in these times?
No, it's the only thing I'm doing.
AC.
AC
So no
all the way. I
cool
have 2
drinks, no
ACs.
ice cream.
I don't need it because if I use the AC, I have all the time 21, 22 degrees in my house.
That's nice. You know, I don't have AC here in my apartment, but I have this air circulation system, and it always pulls in cool air from down in the basement. And what I do is, when I want to cool my apartment down, is open the window too a bit, but mostly putting the air system, the air filtering system on full blast. It goes so fast that it fills my apartment with very cool air, and I love it. You are really not noticing it.
No.
The obvious block you need to pull out.
You cannot pull it because of the water. You're not paying attention to the stream, it seems.
No, I'm using other kinds of logic. And I'm sorry that I'm also responding to chat like a good streamer.
Not upset, man.
Felt like that. No. I'm back in a good mood to stream again. Wednesday I wasn't in the right headspace, and today it's a lot better. I hope chat is being more entertained compared to Wednesday. A good digger was found this long ago. Indeed. It's a quote that Kovic had in chat. Also, Kovic said just this in chat. Basically his GG.
Sync?
That's when you escape the spike room.
Okay. Can I kill it?
You wanna know a funny coincidence? One of my blogging friends is currently playing the latest Tomb Raider game, Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Ah, nice. It's too new for my taste. For
I
streaming, I
love
mean.
it.
I finish it.
I loved every moment of it.
I still consider this one much better. The old one. I know you don't agree with this opinion.
Well, comparing Tomb Raider 2013, Rise, and Shadow, comparing them to Tomb Raider 1 to 5, I'm not counting Angel of Darkness or the Legend Anniversary Underworld trilogy, is really comparing apples to oranges. And personally, I think that Shadow of the Tomb Raider is the best in the newer trilogy compared to the. But if you would compare these games with the other trilogy, nah, I don't think it's fair to compare. Yeah,
No, in the way that I like them more.
the script.
I like them more.
Yeah, the scripting trilogy, the Lua trilogy, indeed, Kovic.
What I reversed?
You know, take a wild guess on which platform I have beaten Tomb Raider Underworld first.
Game Boy Advance.
Almost.
Yes.
Yes. There is a mini game as a final boss, and that mini game is hard as balls. It's in fact a bloody tower defense mini game. Blue, if memory serves me correctly, the Crystal Dynamics is still also making the Tomb Raider series. Yeah, Legends Anniversary and Underworld are indeed very good games as well. Um, have you played Tomb Raider Underworld recently, Kovic? If you don't, I think it's you need to put off one or two settings, since otherwise the physics engine in Tomb Raider Underworld goes haywire on modern graphics cards. As in, I didn't edit that option, and I used the hookshot on one of the blocks to drag it to one of the switches. And instead of it attaching to the hookshot, it went flying out of bounds.
I think the best version for Underworld is on Xbox 360.
Yeah, with the special DLC.
I bought it. I don't know, they
Same
closed
here.
the store? They closed the store?
Next week.
Okay. Because it's exclusive. The DLC. And it wasn't released physical.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, it happened. Planet bought something digital.
Yeah, I checked and I didn't have any other option.
Yeah, DLC on digital platforms is in most cases always digital. And yes, blue something something piracy, but and that fishy is a good fishy. To be honest, I don't really like eating a lot of fish recipes. I don't know about you, Clement, but
Not at all.
as a kid, I almost suffocated once on a fishbone, and since then, nope.
Damn. Fucking shit, where should I go? Up there? Or what? No, up there. I was there. I don't know where should I go.
Blue screen doesn't like fish recipes either. Yeah, I'm a big meat eater. Now, something else that I'm curious about. What are very traditional Romanian things to make or eat?
Well, there are sarmale
Mm-hmm.
and mici. Both are with meat.
And how would you compare the food?
With what?
Um, is it more of a stew or
No, the mici is it's something like what you use to make a hamburger and
yeah.
used on the grill, but it's must very tasty. Everyone who
Yeah.
is trying it, I mean the people outside Romania immediately like this.
It's great. It's great. Yeah. If you think about Belgium, a lot of people directly think about French fries, or waffles or chocolate. Um,
Or beer.
or beer. Yeah. Um, but outside of that, I sent those mint candies I sent you last year. Um, those were typically Belgium as well. And they are good. What else we have? We also have a lot of recipes. We also have. If you ever come to visit Belgium, I know you are into beer as well. If I'm remembering correctly, Clement.
Yeah, but I told you I liked more the beer from Czech Republic.
Yeah. We have a meat stew, and in the recipe, there is at least 1.5 pints of beer. That's loved by children.
Um,
It's delicious.
okay. I think this is what I need to do. I think I open something in the other area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I need to be quicker.
I'm quickly gonna Google something since I really want to see those.
Mitch?
Yeah.
there is a place here in Bucharest where all the time a lot of people are waiting to eat, and there's a huge queue there.
I just Google Romanian meat dishes and open Google Images, and I'm sad that all the takeaway restaurants are closed at the moment. I'm hungry.
I opened this. Okay. Now I could go take the health pack, maybe.
Now, oh yeah. Or mule with Fritz. That's delicious too. Now, we are thankfully not as crazy like our neighbors up in the north. Um, you know what a croquette is? Like that potato dish that you put in the fryer?
Yeah.
You can buy them from like in those um, those drink vending machines. You can buy croquettes like that in the Netherlands from a vending machine. Sometimes from a vending machine built into the wall. And not only that, they are hot. And not only that, they are. You can also buy some fish recipes like that from vending machines in the Netherlands.
Not here.
Yeah, but now the country that is kings in vending machines is Japan, and I am not gonna mention the article of clothing of the opposite sex you can buy in the vending machines in Japan. So yeah,
Man, is this timed? Or
I don't really know, and I think so.
I don't know what I opened there, to be honest.
I opened this, says Clement, just after Neko mentioned that everything is closed. You know, Blue, you're right. But I'm still hungry. So, Clement, how is it with your energy levels?
Depleting quickly.
Kovic said we are in the middle of the level. That was unlucky.
Yeah.
Should we call it then here?
Yeah, I think yeah, because I'm getting tired. I don't know.
Okay,
We
that's
streamed for
fine.
4
Sadly enough,
hours.
it's in the middle of a level, but
Yeah, but it's a closed section here. Should be
yeah,
okay.
that's good then.
And anyway, we'll have interesting stream also tonight. Already.
Tomorrow, yes, indeed.
So, Kovic, at what hour should we stream tomorrow? Because
If he is
I
still in,
can start
he-
earlier also, like today.
if
But
he is still in chat. Otherwise, I will just already
yeah, anyway, we'll decide at which hour we'll start the stream with Indiana Jones.
yeah.
And we'll schedule the stream and also announce it on Discord.
Yeah, I already sent the message in our group chat.
Okay. Well, this is it. We did 2.5 levels. I think we should finish the game next time. the main game. I think. I don't know.
TombRaiders.net. Tomb Raider 2. Come on, load, you piece of shit. We are currently in a level named the Temple of Sian, right?
Yes.
That's level 15. And then there are 2.5 next.
Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, we have also the expansion to play, so.
And fan remake.
Yeah, that one also. Okay, it was a fun stream. I hope you enjoyed it. And remember that tomorrow we'll have something special with Indiana Jones, the first ever custom level, Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine. Yeah. 25th
the reason I
anniversary.
did the reason I did 3 is we will have a guest.
Yes, we'll stream with Kovic also tomorrow. A triple stream, like we called it. Back in the day, we can say now, no? Already.
You won, my point.
Thank you, Neko. Thank you, Blue, Kovic, and everyone for being with us tonight. And we hope that we'll see you tomorrow also. Kovic for sure.
Yes.